Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag tagmetuesday. But first, let's have our shout out to Dawn, Hilda, Lisa, Mama Knows Best, Diane's Designs, Sherry, and Susan. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to start with a base, and I just chose a book page. And this is a small book, obviously. And it is about 6.5 by a little over 4. And I have sewn 2 pages together. That's how I made it just a little sturdier. Now you can use cardstock if you want. You can use a printable if you want. You could use coffee dyed paper. Whatever it is that you choose, make it firmer than just one sheet of book page. I've sewed around the edges and I've inked a little bit. What we're going to do next is we're going to fold it in half. So just like this, let's just crease it. And then we'll bring my folder in and I'm just going to run it on the crease. All right, so now we look like this. The next thing I have is a printable. This happens to be a piece of a chapter 1 paper. And this is approximately 10.5 by 3. And then I have to decide, I guess I need to put it this way because this does have a up and a down because of the butterflies, and I don't want my butterflies flying upside down. So I am going to just place it right here. Actually, I'm going to go over to the edge just a little bit more, and I'm going to fold it right here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to fold it here, just like this. Alrighty, so now we look like this. Now it's a little long, so I'm going to cut this off. And I think I want to cut it off. We're going to use a closure like this. This happens to be a UV resin covered 1-inch hole punch or circle punch. And so I want it to be about here, so I think I want to trim it off. That will be good. I'm just going to go like this so I know where I'm going to trim it. And I'm going to bring in my guillotine, and I'm just going to trim this right there where I folded it. So now we're like that. And I'm going to bring in my corner rounder. I'm just going to round the corners just a little bit, and I'm just going to, whoopsie, lightly ink it, just because I've already inked all the rest up, and I want it to match. Alrighty, so let me put this back away so we can see what we're doing. So it's going to go like this, okay? It's going to wrap around, but we're making 2 belly bands. So in doing so, I'm also going to put a couple of pieces of coffee dyed paper, and I've neglected to grab a page. Hang on just a second. All right, so here's my coffee dyed paper. It's just a piece of copy paper that I've coffee dyed, and I'm just going to fold it a long way, just like this. And then I'm going to open up my little book page that I folded in half, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to place it in like this. So it's folded in half like this, and I'm just kind of measuring because I want to make a little booklet to go inside, and I want it to fit inside. So I'm measuring from where it's folded in half to where I want it to come, and I don't want it to be too awful big, like I was saying. I'm just going to fold it right there, and I'm going to bring in my guillotine, and I'm going to chop this off right here, okay. So that's going to give me 4 pages, and that's what I want. So now I need to cut it right here to release it so that I will have my 4 pages. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get my little folded book page, and I'm going to open this up. Oh, I forgot first I need to just round the edges just a little bit here. There we go. Then I'm going to stick it in here and open it up to the center and place it so it's not going to come, too far out. I'm going to bring in my stapler, and I'm going to staple this twice, right here and then right there. Oh, I hope that was in a good spot. Let's fold it. Yeah, that's going to work out just fine. Let's open it up here like this, fold this. That's going to be perfect. Now, you know how I don't like staples. So I have a little bit of washi, and I thought it would be very sweet if we just cover it just inside, just like that. Very simple fix to the staples. And the staples on the outside is going to be covered up with our wraparound. So I am going to place this right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to make sure I kind of like where it is here and where it is here. It's about a finger width right there. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to lay a little bit of glue down. Now I am using hot glue because it's just quick and easy for the video. And I'm going to hold it down. So now we've glued that. Now I'm going to glue this end right here, just a little bit of glue right along there, a little bit more. And place that down like that. Okay. So now we have made a pocket, a belly band. We made a belly band right there, so it goes all the way through. Now let's go over to this side, and let's lay our bead of glue right across there. See, those are where our staples are. It's going to cover our staples up completely. We're not going to have those staples poking out in any way. Glue it right on there like that. All right, and now I'm going to fold it back right here, and I'm going to put my glue right here so I can make another belly band right here. It's my other belly band. So I have a flap here, and I think I want to bend it so it doesn't pull so much, so I'm going to make it a little wider there. That lays a lot flatter. So now we have a belly band in the front right here. We have a belly band in the back, and inside we have pages to journal on. Oh my goodness, right? How cute. So let's go ahead and let's measure to, we're just going to take a piece of print. This is actually a book page, a paper book, like paper pad. Woo, okay, I went around the world with that one. It's a paper pad, and I just coffee dyed it, and I'm just going to mark it right there. I want it to be that. I need to cut it there all the way down to probably about right here. So I'm actually going to take it to my larger guillotine, and I'm going to trim this real quick. All right, so I've cut it. Now I have two pieces, and let's see if they fit right in here. That's a little tight, so I'm going to trim this one down just a little bit. I don't like to argue with my tags. I want my tags to slip in nicely. So let's see. Okay, that's nice. That slips in nicely. Now let's see if this one slips in nicely here. I'm going to trim it just a little bit. Once again, I like it. Yeah. All right, so now they go in there nicely. I'm going to round the corners. So I'm going to put them together. I'm just going to round the corners 2 at a time here. Okay, so as I ink these up, I'm going to tell you what is hashtag Tag Me Tuesday. I have a Facebook group. I invite you all to join. What you need to do to join is you need to accept the rules. And what are the rules? The rules are to be kind to everyone and that there is no selling on the site. So that's all there is to it, just to be kind to everyone and that there's no selling. Now, if you don't accept the rules, I cannot accept you into the group. So if you would like to join, just say you will follow the rules, and I've already told you the rules, and they're super duper simple. So the link is down below, and I just invite you all to join. And what we do there is like this project right here. Now I have made 2 more that are different. They're different colors, and you can see I've decorated them a little bit different, not too much, but a little bit. Anyway, you get some ideas. You can get ideas by seeing my examples. I post my examples on the group. It's quite a few pictures. You really get to look at them. And then I invite you all to join in. And our personalities come through in our crafting, and we all love to see everybody's version of the craft that we're doing for this week. Now, if you happen to see in one of the videos and it's not the week that we're on right now, it doesn't matter. Just you can do any of the crafts that we have done on Tag Me Tuesday, and you can post your pictures and we can see what yours look like, and we get to comment and talk about it, and it's just a lot of fun. And I really enjoy seeing everybody's creation because, like I said, our personalities really do come through in our crafting, and I just love seeing everybody's designs. Even though it's the same design, they're going to come out completely different, and that's really fun. So down below is the link, and that's what that's all about. All right, so I've got that in there. I think that's a little long. Well, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was at first, but now it's okay. So I'm just going to place this in here like that. So now we have our two little tags in our belly band. We've got our papers inside. Now we got to figure out how we're going to shut this. I have like I said, a circle, 1-inch circle. I've covered it in the UV resin. And do I want this darker one, or do I want this lighter one? I like them both for different reasons. Let's see. I have a butterfly here. That's very pretty with the with that color. I also have a little bit of lace right here. I was thinking about putting some lace on here. So I'm just now looking and seeing. I think I might really want the darker one. Yep, I sure do. I want that darker one. So now what I need to do is I've got 2 pieces of cardstock. It's the circle, the 1-inch circle. I've glued them together. I'm going to take this one, and before I do the UV resin, I have to put the circle in there. I don't put the circle in after I do the UV resin. It's before. So now I need to make the circle we just made out of the cardstock to be the hole to be in the correct spot, the same spot as the one that we're using with the UV resin. And I'm going to get my small little hole punch, and I'm going to just punch my circle, my hole right there. And now I'm going to put them together. I have a little gold brad here. Actually, it has a pretty big head on it, but I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick this together like that. Now I'm going to bring this over, and I'm just going to look at it and say, okay, I kind of need to stick it about right here. So do I want it? Yeah, I need to stick it about right there. This is popping up, so I'm holding it down, and I'm afraid I can't hold it down and get my glue gun. So let's see. There we go. That worked. So I'm just going to put my glue on this portion right here, and I'm going to pop it down right here and hold it tightly while it dries. My glue dries. I have some cording here. It's really, I don't know if you call it, oh, now I forgot what the name of this stuff is. Anyway, I've got some cording here. We'll just move right on. And I'm going to, okay, it goes like this. We'll put this back on here. So I am going to pull it around my piece of ephemera this way. So I want my knot to be over here. If I wanted to pull it this way, then my knot would be over here. So I'm going to put my knot on this side because I want to pull it in this direction. So I'm going to separate those two circles. I'm going to stick my cording right in underneath the two, between the two, and I didn't need to waste that much. We're going to move it back down. Between the two circles, pull it in the direction I want it to go. I'm going to tie a knot, and I'm going to put it right up towards that brad. So we're tying the knot here. There we go. Now, I don't want this string, so I'm actually going to cut it right off. Goodness gracious. Cut it off. There we go. And then I'm going to pull it around. But before I do that, I want to decorate just a little bit. And I really think I want a little bit of lace right down there, just like that. So let's trim this right here. I'm just going to kind of pull this apart just a little bit. Move this out of the way so we don't accidentally glue it. And I think I'll just put it right there. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a zigzag and lay it right there. Press it down and make sure that I really have it glued down nicely here. Yeah, I'm going to have to lift it up just a little bit. There we go. And right here. There we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's close it. Go around once. Now, if you like to go around more than once, that's just fine. I just do it once. I'm going to tie a knot in this cording because it does have a piece of silver mylar that runs through it. I don't want it to come apart. So I've got that done. So now let's see, what else do we want? I think I want a little butterfly, and I think I might want it, I don't know where I want it. I actually kind of like it down below. I've got some labels here. I also have some little blue shabby-dabby-doo-dah bows, and I really think that looks pretty darn cute out there. So I think I'd like to place that on there like this. And I actually have two of them, so I could do it on this side as well. So let's put this right here. So that one has a little decoration on it. And then back to the front, and let's see, I'm still not sure where I want. Well, I don't mind that so much. I'm not really sure, guys. Kind of was, now I wish that that was blue, but I think that will be all right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue my label down. These are Tracy Fox labels. I'm going to glue it right here. This is a shabby-dabby-doo-dah butterfly as well as the bow. I glue it right like that. And then I have some flat back pearls, and I thought a blue one might be very sweet right here. So let's see if I can grab a blue one and get it on there. Okay, that kind of pulls it together, doesn't it? That's going to be all right. So let's have a look at what this looks like. There we are. So it's like that. Now this is still wet on here, so I am looking frantically. Oh, here it is. I was like, where did I put the ones I made? They're right here. Here's one. It's a little bit plain, but when you open it up like this, it has that beautiful bird on it. Now this paper is a Roxy's Creation paper, and I used the same paper that I used for that tag. I think I used them on all the tags for this project. You open it up and it's got the paper, and then on the very back side you have another tag. Okay, and I didn't decorate the tabs on these. And then I have another one, and it's right here, and it looks like this. And we open it up, and we have the little tag right there. We've got our papers, and we have our other tag on the back, just like that. Oh my goodness, you guys, I absolutely love this project. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.